Every jar of Hellmanns starts here, a factory the size of 20 football fields. Billions of jars sold every year. But how is it actually made? It all starts with the delivery of raw ingredients, arriving by the truckload every single day. Soybean oil is the backbone of mayo, stored in massive stainless steel tanks holding thousands of gallons. This golden oil gives mayo its rich, creamy texture. Next, eggs. Hellmann's uses only the freshest whole eggs, delivered daily. A high-speed egg cracking machine cracks thousands of eggs per minute. No hands required. The liquid eggs flow directly into a stainless steel mixing vat. White distilled vinegar is added. It gives Hellmann's that signature tangy flavor. Every ingredient is measured to the milliliter using automated precision systems. Salt, sugar, and spices, all precision dosed from automated hoppers above the mixing line. A touch of lemon juice concentrate is piped in, adding that subtle brightness. A team of food scientists monitors every step in real time from the control room. All ingredients are combined in giant 10,000-liter mixing vats. The process begins. At this stage, the oil, eggs, and vinegar are still separate. They haven't bonded yet. Here's the science. Emulsification, using lecithin in egg yolks to bond oil and water together. The high-speed mixer spins at thousands of RPMs, breaking oil into microscopic droplets. Within seconds, the mixture transforms, turning thick, white, and creamy. The freshly emulsified mayo travels through sealed stainless steel pipes to the next stage. Every batch is sampled and tested in the on-site quality lab before moving forward. Viscosity tests confirm the mayo is exactly the right thickness, not too runny, not too stiff. pH levels are checked to ensure perfect acidity, critical for safety and shelf life. Before bottling, the mayo passes through a pasteurization stage to eliminate bacteria. Temperature is held at precisely 160 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to pasteurize, cool enough to preserve texture. After pasteurization, the mayo moves through a cooling tunnel, returning to room temperature. Millions of plastic jars roll down the conveyor line, each sanitized and ready to fill. Each jar passes through a UV sanitization station, killing any remaining microbes. High-resolution cameras inspect every jar for cracks, defects, or contamination. Now, the filling station. 600 jars filled per minute with robotic precision. Each nozzle dispenses the exact amount, down to the gram, every single time. Any jar overfilled or underfilled is automatically rejected, pulled off the line instantly. The capping machine applies tamper-evident lids at 600 per minute. Click, sealed, done. A vacuum seal is created inside each jar, locking in freshness from the moment it's closed. Every cap is torque tested, making sure it's tight enough to seal but easy enough to open. Labels are printed fresh on site. Every font, color, and barcode checked by laser scanner. In 0.2 seconds, a label wraps perfectly around each jar, aligned to the millimeter. Barcode scanners verify every label, Wrong label means automatic rejection. A high-power laser etches the expiration date and batch code onto every lid permanently. With labels applied and lids sealed, the jars move to the automated packing line. Robotic arms group jars into clusters, preparing them for case packing. Cardboard cases are auto-formed from flat sheets in under a second. A robotic pick-and-place system loads 12 jars per case, 24/7, no breaks needed. Hot glue sealers close the top of each case, holding it shut for transport. A tall palletizing robot stacks 60 cases per pallet, building a perfect tower in seconds. The pallet is wrapped in clear stretch film, securing the load for shipping. Each pallet gets a QR code scan, entering it into the real-time inventory tracking system. The finished pallets enter a climate-controlled warehouse, temperature held at 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Autonomous guided vehicles, AGVs, move pallets through the warehouse without any human drivers. The warehouse management system tracks every jar, down to the second, in real time. When a store places an order, the system instantly locates the right pallets and routes them. At the loading dock, a fleet of refrigerated trucks lines up, ready to take mayo nationwide. A forklift loads each truck with precision, every inch of space used efficiently. From the factory to distribution centers across America, traveling up to 2,000 miles. Regional distribution centers receive the mayo, sorting it for final delivery to stores. In the store's back room, Hellmanns arrives on pallets, scanned in and logged immediately. The mayo hits the shelves within 24 hours of arriving at the store. From one factory in New Jersey, Hellmann stocks over 40,000 U.S. stores. A customer picks up a jar, never knowing the 100-plus steps that made it possible. Back at the factory, the process never stops. Over 1 million jars produced every day. A 300-person quality and safety team runs checks every 15 minutes, around the clock. Microbiologists test for contamination in an accredited on-site lab. Zero-tolerance policy. A trained sensory panel tastes every batch, matching it against Hellmann's exact flavor profile. Real-time dashboards track output, waste, energy use. Every number optimized constantly. Hellmann's factory runs partly on renewable energy, with solar arrays on the roof. Water used in the plant is cleaned and recycled. 80% reuse rate, reducing environmental impact. All cardboard and plastic waste is collected, compacted, and recycled on-site. Hellmann's has committed to 100% cage-free eggs and fully sustainable sourcing by 2025. From the soybean field to your kitchen table, it's a 3,000-mile journey in under 2 weeks. In 8 seconds, seed to shelf, farm factory trucks store you. Over 1,500 employees work at Hellmann's U.S. factories, most for over a decade. The original recipe was created by Richard Hellmann in 1905, and it's barely changed since. Same recipe, same taste. Over 100 years of American kitchens. BLTs, deviled eggs, pasta salads. Mayo is the most used condiment in America.